What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today I'll be talking about the best jump shots to use this season 8. This one here is more of a culmination of all my jump shot videos for all height ranges since September. So if you've been following all those episodes, you probably know all these. But if you missed some, this one here is a good refresher on what's happening on the series. And just a quick reminder, do not compare stats from different height ranges. Like for example, don't compare front challenge stats of under 6'5 to above 6'5. They were tested on different templates. Only compare bases and releases on their own class. And by the way, thank you guys for all your support in the series. All your likes and recommendations really kept this series alive. And I'll be covering all the new animations this season 8 on the upcoming videos, so don't forget to drop by the channel for the new stuff after watching these. So let's get right into it. So first, let's start with the under 6'5 bases. On the shot speed part, Steph Curry and Mills are leading the way. They might have the same value in there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're exactly equal. It just happened that their gap is too small to notice. Now for the next one, the side drift part. Steph Curry is the most stable one, while Trey Burke is the one that moves a lot. And for those of you who don't know what side drift is, that's the sideway movement that a jump shot does when you shoot. And this one here is not just cosmetics, because it will actually affect coverage. And one more thing about side drift, it is kind of subjective. Maybe some of you guys want your jump shot to drift on one side so you can exploit it, and some of you might want a more stable base because based on my experience, the more side drift the jump shot has, the harder to track the visual cue. So it's really up to you now how you want to treat this chart here. Now for the next one, the front challenge, which I think the most important part because it factors in everything, like your shot speed, front drift, release height, pretty much everything. And here you can see Burke is the best one so far. And now for the next one, the under 6'5 releases. Shot speeds on releases are divided into two parts. First one will be the input speed, which is the actual time you need to press the shoot button. And the second one will be the release speed, which is the actual time between the moment you press the shoot button and the actual release of the ball. They both have their own functions, but release speed is the one that actually helps your front challenge. And in here you can see Trae Young is leading the way on both release and input speeds. And for side drift, Trae Young is leading the way as well. Same thing with front challenge, Trae Young is the best one so far. Now for the next part, the between 6'5 and 6'9 bases. For shot speed, Terrence Mann is leading the way, followed by Herder, Shepard, then Corver. And so far, the slowest one is Book. Try not to get ahead of yourselves with these stats. Having faster shot doesn't necessarily mean that they will have good front challenge, so stay tuned for the front challenge stat. Now for the next one, the side drift. And here you can see, so far, the most stable one is Corver, followed by Herder, Thor, Kobe, and Prince, and so forth. Just post the video if you want to look at it more closely. Now for the next one, what about on the front challenge part? And here you can see, T-Mac is still at the top, followed by Culver, then Pip, then Cam Johnson, and so forth. Now for the next one, same height range, 6'5 to 6'9, but this time let's talk about the releases. In terms of input and release speeds, Eason is the fastest one so far. And for the side drift, Book is the most stable one so far, followed by Robertson, Corver, and so forth. And for the front challenge, as expected, it's because it has the fastest shot speed. Eason is leading the way, followed by Corver, then Rui, and so forth. Now for the next part, what about on big man builds, which is 6'10 and above. With this one, I haven't really covered much yet, but to show you what I have so far, here you go. In terms of shot speed, David Robinson is tied up with Pascal, and in terms of side drift, Pascal is the most stable so far. And in terms of front challenge, which is the most important part, Bosch is the best one so far. So that's all for my list. I will still continue to fill those charts up, so please leave any base or release recommendations. And again, don't forget to drop by the channel for the new Season 7 animation tests. And that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.